Bahan ajar civic first grade second semester. I like mutual cooperation. Understanding mutual cooperation. Mutual cooperation is a culture that is still held by the people of Indonesia. The values of mutual cooperation are also still implemented in family and community life. The main value in mutual cooperation is to prioritize the public interest over personal interest and to help ease the burden of others. Understanding mutual cooperation. Mutual cooperation implies putting the public interest ahead of personal interest and helping to ease the burden of others so that all activities that contain these activities can be defined as mutual cooperation activities. Mutual cooperation is also voluntary without coercion and is the consensus of every individual. Compare mutual cooperation with cooperation. Mutual cooperation, defined as a form of business carried out by a number of community members completing tasks or work. Example 1. Clean the drain, deliberation to produce consensus, 2. To help less fortunate citizen. Cooperation is an effort made by two or more people to achieve a common goal. Example, work together on group assignment, work together to make a wall magazine. Why did our ancestors like to work together? Because work together gives the benefits such as lighten the workload, save time and cost, increase the sense of kinship with others, generate voluntary attitudes because our ancestors apply motto of Indonesia that is Bhinneka Tunggal Ika and preserve of Pancasila. Why does mutual cooperation contribute to the implementation of the third principle? Because mutual cooperation has an attitude of unity, which is an example of life that has noble values from the third principle of Pancasila, which will lead to unity. Because mutual cooperation is the rope that strengthens the Indonesian nation. Benefit of mutual cooperation. The benefit obtained by the community with the existence of mutual cooperation include work becomes lighter than if it is done alone, strengthen and strengthen relationship that occur between community members and can unite all community members involved inside it. Helping activities are also seen in people's life in other activities, namely helping neighbor, doing small activities around the house and yard, for example, digging wells, replacing bamboo walls from the house, cleaning the house and roofs, and activities to help each other between relatives in organizing circumcision parties, wedding, or other traditional ceremonies. The benefits of mutual cooperation include lighten the workload, save time and cost, increase the sense of kinship with others, generate voluntary attitudes, help each other, togetherness and kinship among fellow community members, improving and strengthening national unity and integrity. Example of mutual cooperation behavior. Mutual cooperation at school. Every student is required to maintain clean lines once a week and this school hold community service. They clean classroom and classrooms. All students work together to get the job done quickly. Mutual cooperation at home. Mutual cooperation in cleaning sewers. Mutual cooperation in cleaning the warehouse. Mutual cooperation to wash vehicles. Mutual cooperation in cleaning the bathroom. mutual cooperation in cleaning the bedroom, mutual cooperation in washing clothes, mutual cooperation in mopping the floor, mutual cooperation in washing the dishes, mutual cooperation in the community. Community survives cleaning the environment, help in building house for people affected by the disaster, mutual cooperation in building public facilities in the surrounding environment, such as road or bridges, help each other in the community affected by the disaster. What is the role of father and mothers in determining homework that must be done in mutual cooperation? Father and mother play the role of parents and must provide direction to children to be able to work together in doing work so that children can be trained to be responsible. What is the role of the homeroom teacher in mobilizing students to do mutual cooperation in madrasa? The role of the teacher must be able to become a facilitator and motivator to invite students to the mutual cooperation in order to create a harmonious life between students. Mutual cooperation is one of the ways to save costs or budgets. Why do people who live in the global era abandon the spirit of mutual cooperation? Because in today's global era, there are advances in technology and social media, people feel no need to socialize. Mutual cooperation can eliminate poverty. How to realize this statement? We must can apply cooperation in goodness, such as in Surah Al-Ma'idah verse 2. Cooperation in goodness, such as doing charity, we can help other people that need it. Mutual cooperation can improve the people's economy. How can the people's economy grow and develop with the spirit of mutual cooperation? Spirit of mutual cooperation can help local business so that economic growth improve. With the spirit of mutual cooperation to help local business to continuously improve the quality of their product or service for the benefit of consumers. Mutual cooperation teach us to live frugally. Prove it. Mutual cooperation can save our energy when we're doing something together. Mutual cooperation can save costs to build something that doing by together. I love the environment, love evidence, ethic, and the territory of Indonesia. Love the environment. It should be noted that teaching love for the environment to students will foster an attitude of gratitude. From an early age, children must be introduced to the tasks of protecting and maintaining the environment so that when they grow up, they will love their environment. Proof of love for the environment. Evidence of loving the environment can be done by maintaining and cleaning the residence and environment around students. With these activities, students are expected to know every part of the environment in which they live so that students can participate actively in protecting the environment. Proof that you love the environment. We must keep clean lines the environment around us, such as doing 3R: reduce, reuse, recycle. Don't make destroy in our environment, such as throw rubbish anywhere, to illegal logging, illegal mining. How to love the madrasa environment? Make a class picket schedule to clean the class, like throw rubbish in the rubbish bin, mopping and sweeping the class, eraser the whiteboard. Why should we care about the environment? Because care to environment make the healthy environment. because the healthy environment make our body also healthy, because the healthy environment make us feel comfort, because in our religion teach us to keep the clean lines. Environmental ethics. The active participation of citizens in protecting the environment must first begin with an understanding of environmental ethics. The harmony of human relation with nature is an important part of this environment. It is necessary to understand that there are several basic components of material that support effort to integrate the environment, namely behavior according to applicable norms in managing and protecting the surrounding environment. Form of cooperation in protecting the environment. Protecting the environment, life as a form of protecting unitary state of the Republic of Indonesia. The role of community leader in the importance of national spirit and commitment to strengthen unitary state of the Republic of Indonesia and protect the environment. In social life, we must prioritize common interests, especially the massive impact on environmental damage. Why should we think about the impact of environmental damage? Because the environment is where living things live to survive. If the living environment is damaged, automatically the living things in it will have difficult life. Do not throw garbage in gutters and waterways because it can cause flooding. How do you make yourself, family, and friends aware to have ethic in disposing of garbage? We must have awareness of the benefit of protecting in the environment. We must invite or set an example for the people around us to be able to take care of the environment. Waste must be managed properly, especially organic waste and inorganic waste. Why does inorganic waste need special treatment? Because the inorganic waste can't be decomposed. Because the inorganic waste, if not managed, can damage the environment. Indonesian territory. The state of Indonesia is a unitary state in the form of a republic. This provision is contained in Article 18 of the 1945 Constitution, paragraph 1, which states that the unitary state of the Republic of Indonesia is divided into provincial region, and province is divided into cities and districts, where each city, district, and province has a government areas regulated by law. Of Indonesia consists of island, and each island consists of sea and land. How to keep our ocean and lands from being polluted? Reducing liquid waste usage, save water, recycle garbage, reducing plastic use, reducing air pollution, reducing energy usage, not carelessly fishing for sea animals, maintaining marine habitat conservation. With the increase in population, the land will be narrower. Because of the emergence of many new dwellings, the number of new housing and settlements will contribute a lot to soil pollution. How should the soil pollution be eliminated? Answer: recycle inorganic waste such as plastic, metal, glass, rubber, and others. Do not throw detergent waste into the ground or waterways. Maintaining the sustainability of plants to reduce the erosion of the topsoil layer of the soil by rainwater. Doing remediation and doing bioremediation. Why do we need plants? Because plants produce oxygen and reduce carbon dioxide. Because plants source of food and medicine. Because plant tackling climate problems. Landslide erosion is the result of deforestation. How to prevent erosion and landslide? Don't make ponds or paddy field above slopes. Don't build a house under a cliff. Don't cut trees around slopes. Do not cut perpendicular cliff. Do not build buildings around the river, making terrace. Utilization of narrow land to plant productive plants can be done in various ways. What is the concept of vertical and hydroponic plants in a narrow area? Answer. Hydroponics is growing plants without using soil media. The media that can be used for growing in this hydroponic way are plastic bottles, PVC pipes. Planting with a vertical, this method is useful for cultivating short-lived plants such as mustard greens, kale, celery, bok choy, and many others. The model also vary from hanging upright to shelves. Plants and animals must be preserved. How to preserve these plants and animals? Maintain the natural habitat of animals. Not hunting endangered and rare animal. Protect endangered animal. Support the preservation and breeding of animals. Do not cut down trees illegally. Replanting in bare forests. Protect rare plants.